all right. You know what this is, man. We are back at it like crack addicts. On that, baby. You know what the drill is. Hold up. That's some bullshit. I don't know who did that. I don't know how that happened. But man, we got a live one right now, boy. We got a live one right now, boy. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel the energy?
Energy is off the fucking meat rack.
No, I know I say this shit all the time, man. This is a special show. And I'm excited.
We all are.
Are you sure we're all excited?
Shit's about to get real.
Shit's about to get motherfucking real. Let me tell you something, man. You know what this is. This is Unwrap. I'm going to tell you real quick right now and get this shit over with. Like and subscribe, man. Go to the YouTube page, man. Do all that bullshit. But right now, let's do the introductions, man, and let's get right to it. Because this shit right here, like, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
My palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
Yes.
You feel me?
Vomit on the sweater. Let's do it.
Oh, my God. You know who I am. I'm your boy, Heat Detective, man. And I have my illustrious co-host who almost called in sick again.
Almost called in sick. Motherfuckers gonna have to be via satellite or whatever you call that shit. Right?
Okay. And you are?
I'm fucking Najvino.
Damn, I like that. That was a lot better than the normal norms that we get. The normal norms that we get is really soft and gentle. I'm Najvino.
I did that just for you.
Thank you for asking me to be a part of the show. You're amazing. Yeah, all that good shit. And then of course we got the engineer who is never in the fucking building. We don't know where he's at.
Was cracking everybody.
He's in the building. We also have like someone else in the building who's a huge fan of said person. Let me tell you something, man. Well, I can't tell you anything because it'll give away a lot of shit. It'll give away a lot of shit.
Tell me something. I mean,
I can't say shit, but this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let this particular shit speak for itself right quick, okay? I'm gonna let this shit run for a second. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know that? Oh no. Oh no. I don't think they're ready. Oh, said no. Oh, said no. God damn it, I said those that no. God damn it. This shit got me. I'm gassed up right now. If you know who he is right now, raise your hand in the room. What you mean? This nigga's crazy. My man. We go way back. Man, nobody other than AVARICE in the motherfucking building.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Hold up.
What's good?
Get that shit right. This shit cold out here.
Family, what's good?
What he say? He said, stand strong, nigga, strive. Wait a minute. Let me stop this. I'm sorry, man. I'm excited. For those who don't know, I know I gave him an intro, but I'm going to give him another one, goddammit.
That's right.
Connecticut's finest. East Coast finest. Lyricist. Uncanny lyricist. Wordsmith.
Wow.
Doctor of writing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about PhD in lyrical skills. AVARICE is in the motherfucking building.
Wow.
All right, so I know I said for those who don't know, and for those that are in the know, there's going to be people. I hope that they decide to chime in, and I know. I'm so excited. I forgot to do what I'm supposed to do. Let me put the link and shit out there.
I didn't even realize that you.
I'm just like I'm out of my body right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm fanboyed out, but not really. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be fanboying out.
You clearly are right now. You did.
And it's my guy though. You know,
now, how you fanboy out on a project that you part of?
You can't talk. You can't talk like that right now. People don't know nothing right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm saying you should tell them.
Lyrical genius. Siobhan Velez said lyrical genius, and I second and no, fuck that. I first that emotion. I ain't seconding nothing. I ain't Smokey Robinson. Shit. I ain't running in second. On some real shit. I'm gonna hopefully the people that are on Facebook understand and know how to switch over and take their ass over to YouTube so they can really fucking get the feel of this
plan, man.
I'm trying to tell them to go ahead and do that.
Every week we talk about the same thing.
So before we even get started, tell these people who you are, where you from, and then we'll go from there, my brother.
All right. Yeah, my name is AVARICE. You know what I'm saying? Originally from Uniondale, New York, Long Island, Strong Island. Yeah, I'm a fucking MC, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
I like how he just said that. He said, "Yeah, I'm an MC.
Right.
I'm a fucking MC."
Like there's no fucking doubt about it.
Like, hey.
Well, let me ask you, what does being an MC mean to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yes.
It means being able to paint a picture with words, being able to rock over a beat and entertain the listener and engage the listener and make them think.
Yeah,
I love it. Paint a picture with words. That's perfect.
Now, how many projects? First of all, let's take it back right quick.
All right.
How long have you been rapping? How long have you been an MC? I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect by calling you a rapper. How long have you been an MC, sir?
I mean, how long I've been an MC? I mean, there was a point in time where I was trying to be an MC, you know what I'm saying? So let's not count that. But
right.
Man, probably, you know what I'm saying? Since before I had a Gmail, like, you know what I mean? Since the days of Hotmail, you know what I'm saying? Like many years, bro. I've been doing this a long time.
Did you feel pressure because of where you from to be an MC? Like, you think if you had grown up anywhere else in the middle of Iowa somewhere, you think you would have still wanted to do the same thing, or just because
you know what, probably
where
not.
you're from?
Nah, probably not. I don't think it was like pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like in that at that point in time, it was like a excuse me, it was like the golden era of quote unquote the golden era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, being in Long Island, being in Uniondale, I had like the influence of like, you know what I'm saying, the 5%ers and the Nation of Islam and you know, leaders of the new school had just kind of put out that first album.
You know what I mean? Right now, bro. You're telling your
hey,
age.
it is what it is, yo. Like I don't like that. Like cats hiding their age though, for real. Like MCs, I kind of don't like that. Like
yeah.
Like, you know,
I agree with you 100%.
Right,
but I can't, you know.
We live in a day and age right now. We live in a day and age right now where age doesn't even matter. If you put out a decent product, it's gonna go if it goes. You know what I'm saying? I think I feel like that. But also the internet, there's a whole thing with the internet shit. And if you ain't internet savvy, you know, things could get slid under the rug that are brilliant projects. We see it happen all the fucking time.
Indeed.
Yeah. So with your when would you say that you really thought you were skillful? Like you were like, oh yeah, I think I got the gist of this shit.
You know what? I was in a group back in the day, like high school, bro, and we got offered a contract. I was 16. I was the youngest, and my mom's wouldn't sign it. You know what I mean? In my mind at that time, I thought I was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. You know, look in hindsight, like nah, I was trash. So I didn't have nothing to speak about. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I really didn't have nothing to speak about. But as I matured, I would say, you know, around like 2000, I would say I kind of, you know, got an idea what I was supposed to be doing. And then a little later than that, I got a little, you know, more and more sharp, in my personal opinion.
Right. Well, I can attest
Clearly.
some things, but we'll get into that a little bit later because they're trying to give people a background, a little bit of like, you know, where you come from, your skill set, you know,
How you became you.
Yeah, how you became.
Right.
Did you have any of those goofy ass rap names that like motherfuckers used to have back in the day? Because I was G Ski at one point.
MC
I was,
such and
you know what I'm
such.
saying? I was G Smooth at another
MC
point.
such
You know what I'm
and
saying?
such.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody had like a goofy name because, you know. it's
Yeah,
just how
nah,
it
I
was.
mean,
But
it
you
it
always-
sucked because
you were
it sucked
always
because
Avarice. I just don't believe that.
nah. It sucked because my initials are EE. So you
Right.
know what I'm saying? You want to be the E double, but it's like, damn.
Right.
And dude, you know,
Yeah.
and he's in Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
That's
know
a
what I
no
mean?
go.
So that's a no
It's a
go.
no
And
fly.
then, you know, early on, it's like, damn, Easy E would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? But damn,
Yeah, that wouldn't work either.
yeah, you know what I mean.
So you're eluding the question. What was the goofy ass name that you had back in the day?
No, I'm telling you, it's actually, it continues because like, so
Okay.
after I developed my shit a little bit, I was like, all right, cool. And my boys kind of dubbed me Complex. But I don't know if you remember back in the day, there was a dude that had a hot single named Mr. Complex. Out of Queens, I believe he was out of Queens. Yeah, so I was like, well, damn. You know what I mean? And that happened a lot, you know what I mean? And then at first I just kind of like just rocked with my legal name, you know what I mean, my government. And then, you know, Avarice came about.
How did Avarice come about?
Initially I just liked the word, you know what I'm saying? But then I made I just thought it was cool.
But when you took the name Avarice, did you actually look up the definition of it?
No, I knew the meaning, but I never considered it as a name. It means, you know, it's one of the 7 deadly sins, and it alludes to greed.
Yeah.
But
yeah. It like, not saying it low key fits you to this day. Like in looking at and listening to a lot of your music, which I've been privy to, it's like, man, you speak with a lot of knowledge. You speak with a lot of understanding. Where did that all come from? Like, where did that really like start to generate your mind to rap towards that? Because not everybody goes into that lane, because that's a difficult lane, and it's a difficult lane to be talking about these really prolific things, but also to keep it like, you know, like a real hood motherfucker would want to listen to it. Shit, you know.
But wait, before you answer that though, back to where your name came from. So that being one of, you know, the 7 deadlies, or, you know, like most people don't know what that is. That's not one of the ones that people really talk about.
Right.
So for you to use that as your MC name, is it because of your extreme hunger for success, or to grow your craft, or where exactly did that come from?
It was that. It was, you know, me attempting to be me, kind of using it as like a explanation of what I wanted to as far as reaching success, but also like, because back in the day we did this corny shit where we made acronyms out of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Avarice Avarice was actively vile author, ripping imitators considered equal. That's actually what it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole lot. That's a long ass acronym.
That kind of still works.
No, it actually works. That's what I said. Like, your name actually fits you, you know, which takes me back to the question that I asked. Like, because you touch on a lot of topics. Like, even in any given song, you're spitting a whole lot of knowledge. At the same time, you talking from a street level, you know what I'm saying? And you're personal on top of that. Like, you really hit personal points in your songs, you know, things that bother you, things that fuck with you, you know, heartache, all that type of shit. But at the same time, you have this ability to make it everything else sound easy. Like, as far as like if you've been through this, everything else is easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have this ability to make these songs that speak to the soul, speak to the heart, speak to the feeling. Like, if I'm feeling angry, you give me that anger in your words and in your delivery, but you also give me understanding. Where did all that come from?
Man, that's a lot of praise. I appreciate that, bro.
No, that's good shit. No, it's real shit.
I appreciate it. Nah, I mean, like I'm from the era where like cats was like in the lunchroom banging on the table, freestyling
Right.
out, you know what I mean, on the corner battling and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the quote unquote blow up the spot, I'm better than you kind of verses and all that. That's automatic. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's
Right,
like a layup for me. I could do that.
Yeah, he
But
said
I've
like a
learned
layup.
it is because that's not hard to do. That's just bragging and boasting. But
Right.
I think real songwriting, man, it's like when you get into feelings and when you say stuff that people could relate to. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's
And also maybe attacking things that you're fear, you know, interfere,
right.
inner self-reflection. You know
Like
what
you
I mean?
said, things you're uncomfortable with.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
so, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying like it's easy to say like I'm the nicest such and such on the mic or whatever, but you know, exposing your flaws or whatever as you know, as an MC, as a black man, you know what I mean? That's not an easy thing to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So
that
let me ask you.
Mhm.
I mean, I keep saying I'm privy to a lot of information, but we're gonna get there. You know, because you can't just give away every fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about? But for those that don't understand or maybe not or are privy to information that I may have, or even my illustrious co-host or the engineer, and or one of your biggest fans that's sitting here behind the scenes right now, he watching this whole shit, he's Snapchatting this shit and everything. What are your thoughts about hip hop now? Do you see growth? Do you see it falling to the wayside? Do you see there's no like is it, you know what I mean? Like do you feel like it's gonna end, or like hip hop's just gonna turn into this fucking anomaly? This
like what you want me to say niggas is whack? Like what you want me to say?
hey, I didn't
That's what you trying to
say that.
trying to do?
You know,
Nah,
you
nah,
know
nah.
what I'm talking about. Your word.
Nah,
I said shit like, hey man, hey, speak your mind.
nah, you know what? Like when we did what we did, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like we were talking about it before. It kind of like coincided with like the oncoming of Soldier Boy, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, I felt so.
You can't tell him shit about me and you right now.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, at a certain point in time, I felt a certain way about certain types of artists that were like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
how do I
who?
put it?
Anybody you want to name?
No. I'm not trying. See, that's that shit, man. Nah, no, I mean, like,
man, you know, wrong. I mean, shit. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. This is a very
all
question.
right.
Here we go.
As far as production companies go, would you rate Beats by the Pound in the top 10?
He said top 10.
I wanna give
no,
you
no. I'm asking him.
Shut up.
Okay, no.
I want to give you some context.
No, don't give no context. He knows who Beats by the Pound is.
Because he's literally gonna drive me fucking crazy. Like for real.
Okay.
My comp suit on this shit. So one of our early shows, we had to give a list of our top
I
producers.
see what you're doing.
Shut the hell up.
Okay, go ahead.
So I chose them as one of mine because of their influence and their shift in the culture.
Fuck that. Them niggas ain't shifted shit, but they grow.
You gonna have to learn.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Shouty. Go ahead, Shouty. Go ahead, Shouty. Go ahead, Shouty. You're right. They shifted their underwear. That's all they shifted.
You cannot argue a person's opinion.
Sure, you're right. But the culture, they did not shift.
I said.
Okay, you said what you said. Good.
And it is what it is.
All right.
What I was going to say earlier, what I was going to say earlier pertains to that. It's like I felt a certain way about these type of like how you know what I mean. You're a producer, you know what I mean. So you view that how I view these cats that you know, whatever spit or whatever. So I felt a certain way about them, but then I kind of like I stepped back and kind of looked at it and was like, they're not lyricists. They're not super incredible, you know what I'm saying, wordsmith or whatever, but there's a certain quality that they have that draws people to them. You know what I'm saying? It makes
I'm going to tell you what that quality is.
What is it?
Tell you what that quality is. When you sign a multi-million-dollar distribution deal with Universal, everything you do is going to be put in, is going to be slammed down everybody's throat in order for Universal to get their money back. Beats by the Pound sucked ass. They sucked. They had one fucking.
Sounds like a
They
hater.
they
don't
produced.
Hey, man, and then you bring this shit up every episode for you to argue the same dry ass, stale
it's
ass.
not dry.
This
It's not save a lot of
point. Like, relax.
Okay, how about this?
Be cool.
I'm cool. But how about this? They had, out of the millions of albums that they produced, they only had one big hit.
In your opinion?
No, in Billboard's chart. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
So,
so
out of all the No Limit shit, they only had one big hit. The Engineer, I swear to God.
The only one that everybody remembers is let's move forward because I'm getting so tired of you bringing this shit up.
Because I don't understand.
So we can move past it. We can move past it.
I'm concerned.
I'm already over it. I'm already over it. Why are you still talking? I'm over
concerned.
I'm over
it. I think we need to get some people involved at this point.
Like who?
Some interventionalists.
Beats by the Pound?
What? You know what?
They can't even afford to come here.
We should get them on the show.
You right. You right. I'm gonna look them up if I can find them. Anyways,
wow.
If I can find them.
Wow.
If I can find them, niggas.
They're gonna put a hit out on your ass.
Good. They ain't got enough money to put a hit out on me. I wish they would. They probably gonna pull up with muskets. Fuck out of here.
Shit, that'll probably be in their personal collections. They probably got first edition books, all type of shit.
Yeah, I said muskets.
Wow.
All guns. Anyways,
so are you? Is this what we're doing?
Can we?
Is this what we're doing?
No. Let's scale it back. Take a breath.
How did you work with him?
Wow. Y'all have an interest. How do you? Y'all have an interesting dynamic. Y'all definitely have.
We're good. I have to throw that in her face every once in a while.
Man,
well, I mean every show.
If he gets stabbed, it was me. Okay? No doubt about it.
But she alluded to something that we should talk about, and that is how did
stab in your ass?
Yeah.
Oh,
your arms don't even reach that far.
Oh, you can get jugged. Don't worry about it.
Hey, can we get back to AVARICE, the actual fucking guest?
You can get them words out. We show can.
Yeah. All right. See what I mean? This is what's happening. This is what's going on now. But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
How to allude to how you ask it.
What?
You said, how do you work with this?
How
do we meet? How do we?
Yeah.
Ask the questions.
How'd that shit come together?
How did this shit come together?
Don't know, you give them the history. Go ahead. And I'll tell them from my perspective of how it happened.
All right.
And I mean, antidepressants now.
I mean,
she has a real antidepressants. Jesus.
PTSD, because.
No, oh wow, I ain't even see.
Nah, I recorded did like a demo of I think it was like 6 or 7 songs or whatever. This is back in the day, the MySpace era, and I did what people do, and I threw it on my MySpace page, and it got some feedback or whatever, and out of the interwebs, this brother contacted me, you know what I'm saying, and kind of just, went from there. Like, we connected, we chopped it up a bit, you know what I mean? We had some things in common. I think we both had some situations dealing with music and in the industry to kind of, you know what I'm saying, gave us some learning lessons, but also just lightweight pissed us off, you know what I'm saying? So we had some common ground with that. And then, yeah, like for real. And then, and then we started working on making music, you know?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you from my perspective how we met, because he just gave you from his perspective, right? So I'm just moving to Chicago, just moved here. I didn't know, I only knew a few people. Nobody knew who I was musically or anything like that. And I'm like trolling MySpace, because in my mind I'm thinking, fuck, instead of finding one artist, why don't I just get all the best artists I can fucking find and put out a compilation album? And one of the first ones I got a hold of was Nick Dames, and I did a couple of joints with him. and those shits went absolutely bonkers. And I thought to myself, oh, this is who I'm gonna fuck with. And then while I'm looking, because MySpace, I'm scrolling through thousands of motherfuckers daily, and then his shit just came across, and the music, I don't even remember the music. All I remember is his wordplay and everything, and I was like, fuck, holy shit. Okay, now I found number 2 for the shit, but I had already been posting Nick Dame shit, and it was getting millions of fucking listens. I get a hold of him, we chop it up, and I send him the first beat. He literally sends it back to me the next day, done. I think it's which one was it? I Don't Care, or no. It was no, it wasn't Try Me.
Forget about it.
Forget About It. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that shit and lost my shit.
And this is after you sending it to him, and he sent it right back.
He sent it right back, literally like the next day. Done, mixed, pretty much everything. And I was like, fuck. I called him immediately because we had already exchanged numbers and shit. And I'm like, yo, fuck everybody else in my mind. I'm like, fucking, no, I'm being dead ass. You know what I mean? I'm like, we need to do something. And he's like, send me beats. And every fucking beat I sent him, within a matter of a day or two, it would come back done. And I was like, yo, yeah, hand me this. Yo, flood shit fucked up because of the flood. Because of the flood, it fucked it up. But
Yeah.
yeah. But
wow.
We ended up working on an entire album because I just totally forgot about that fucking
The other person, people.
The compilation album, and like, because I was like gonna put it out digitally, and like, oh, this would be like crazy, like all these crazy rappers from everywhere, the dopest that I could find. But once I found this dude, it was over with. I didn't want to fuck with anybody. I mean, I fucked with other people, but my focus was on whatever he wanted and whatever he wanted to do, because I believed in shit. All I heard was that the first joint on his MySpace page, and then what I sent him the beat, and he sent it back to me. And after that, it was over with, because I was convinced. And he hasn't failed me ever since. And that's a fact. My man has made some fucking amazing songs to this day that have actually fucked with people's lives, like not in a bad way, that have actually moved certain people and have helped people through really fucked up times and shit. And yeah, let me stop talking. Go ahead, bro. Now, from that point, from where I said that shit, how was you feeling about how the movement started going? Like, okay, after the first joint.
Oh, I was all in, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was all in. You sent me, like, really, I could have rocked over, like, you sent me a lot of joints. You know what I mean? And really, like, you would send me packs of like fucking 10, 15 beats at a time. And really, I could have like fucked with everything, but I was like, okay, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I got to try to focus. Yeah. So I would try to pick the ones, not necessarily the best ones, but the ones that you know what I'm saying, that work best for me. And yeah, I think we was initially supposed to do like some type of a collaboration with one of the cats that you was working with.
Yeah, Nick Dame.
Yeah, and but it kind of like fell to the wayside because we did at that point we were like,
yeah, we were keyed in at
like,
that point. Yeah, we was keyed in.
Yeah, so but nah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a ill moment. You know what I mean? It's like we had like a certain type of synergy.
Yeah,
you know, because there was like
so no,
you know,
he doesn't have PTSD. Just so you know. See, he said,
I think he's just not telling the truth, but whatever.
That's how you feel, but that's how you feel. Just like you said, that's your opinion.
In the street with the beats.
Hey, say what?
He was in the street with them beats.
That rhymes.
Nah, I was, to be honest with you, I was vibing off of our conversations and shit. So everything that I made off of like, whenever he would send me back another joint, I'd be like, fuck. The feeling whatever feeling I got is how I made the next track. And so it got to a point to where I could almost like you said, the synergy was like so right there that like I just almost knew what the fuck he wanted for the next track. But you know, I mean, you talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Were you sending them like at first? Were you sending him things that you had already created?
I made everything that I've ever sent him. I made for him.
Okay.
Yeah, everything.
That's dope.
Yeah. And so one of the fans, he in the back. I don't know if you heard him say a little bit louder, fam.
I seen every beat get paid, man. Every beat, I was right there.
That's crazy.
It's that nigga I told you that came in with the big.
Oh, he's the one that
yeah.
But,
he got all that shit.
Charges over here.
No. It's real. Shit's very real. I promise you. It's the allegations, nigga. That's why you come in and you would already know the name. He know the song front to back before I would. And I'm recording this shit with you. You know what I'm saying?
Funny, yo. That's
fuck out of here. Yeah.
Love, baby.
Yeah. He been like, he's one of the ones that been like, you know, when you gonna get Avarice on the show and everybody. And so let's clear the air, because there's a lot of people want to know why haven't we done anything since? I mean, we did the watered down. Was it watered down?
We did the water. We did the waterproof joint.
Waterproof joint.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't have any of that, by the way. I told you this. We need to, pull some of that back up so I can rethink some of that shit that was made. But not when I say shit, it wasn't bad. Could have been better though. You know what I mean? I think at that time, I don't know. I was going through some stuff. I always go through stuff. You know me. But the energy. Not on your end, because you always came through like fucking, saying Haley's Comet. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But I mean, like, but like we was talking about before, the quality of it wasn't as on point as the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The sound quality. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, it was that the evidence of things unseen. That first album was definitely like a very important moment for me in my life. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, as an artist, I grew, I grew a lot. You know what I mean?
So I want to ask you, because there are some things on some songs that you talked about.
Okay.
And these are part of the, for those of you guys are going to find out if he decides to say it or not. Part of the things that also grew us together, is that there were certain things you were going through. Like, so when I had reached out to you, I don't know how long you had been home from the joint, from whatever happened in Colorado. I mean, not Colorado, but California. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, didn't you have like something on the table with Rough Riders and shit at that point in time? Yeah, let's go. Come on, man.
Come on, man. That was that was a bit before that. You know what I'm saying? So I was at one point I was working with this group called Mad Styles Records, out of California. Out of Connecticut. And the producer I was working with, his name was Vic Little. And I don't know if y'all remember what was that shit?
Well, they won't remember because these are babies I haven't.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But I mean, like the Budweiser Fest tours that they did back in the day.
Yeah.
All right. So, Bobby Brown headlined it. This dude happened to be the DJ for Bobby Brown. And that's how he got his bread and built his studio and started his whole shit. But anyway, so I was rocking with them. And I did a couple of joints with them. And I got the opportunity to perform at Malik Yoba's cafe. They're young. They won't know who
Cal-
Malik Yoba. They know who Malik Yoba is, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're undercover.
They're not that- they're not-
I don't know. I
mean,
don't know.
You know what I mean? Nas Vino is she's well adapted in hip hop culture. and
Okay,
shit.
okay, cool.
I had to teach her some things, but she's all right.
But so I go over there, right? You know what I mean? There's some technical difficulties or whatever, so Cat's unable to perform. So I'm chilling. Cool Herc was there, so I got to meet Cool Herc, which was dope. And anyway, I don't remember all of their names, but it's like two brothers and a sister, right? That run Rough Riders.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, 100%. It's
Right.
actually like 3 or 4.
D, I
brothers.
believe is the
Yeah. Yeah.
sister's name.
And Wah and some. I
Yeah.
forget.
They're all like Nation of Islam Muslim niggas.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
So
raised that way.
So I'm chilling at the bar with my man Dom, who's like the quote unquote fashion dude of this label. And D is there. She had come, she wanted, to see me. They set it up so she could come see me perform or whatever. And I don't even remember what we spoke about. Something involving hip hop or something. I don't know. I don't even know. But I disagreed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even like an argument. Disagreed, whatever. So then we, then we bounce or whatever. The night's over. We leave, whatever. I don't know what happened. I get a call the next day from my boy saying that these cats want, if I ever come to the city, I'm gonna get jumped by like they had it out for me over
Right.
over
Are you
whatever was
serious?
said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't even know. I wish I knew what it was about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't even know what it's about. Yeah, so that didn't kind of, that didn't, what was supposed to go down with them didn't go down. And I believe Jin ended up, y'all remember MC Jin? Asian dude?
Yeah, Asian kid.
Yeah, he ended up, you know what I'm saying?
Wyclef fucked his fucking career up. Anyways, let's go.
But yeah, but that was that. So yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So let me ask you.
All right.
So you're in Cali. You
Mhm.
don't have to say exactly what happens, but what happens that you end up, because I from my understanding, and I know you, to a degree, what happens in Cali that, because I know that, like, what happened there stifled the shit out of you.
Right.
But you say it in a fucking song. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's one of the most fucking craziest songs that you recorded with me, that, like, it tells a whole fucking story. Like, you're stuck in Cali, you're 3,000 miles away from your family and everything, and you know what I mean? You're dealing with all this shit. I'm not trying to bring up any trauma or anything like that, even though I don't come from a generation that believes in trauma. Whatever. Yeah, it's like, fuck it, deal with it.
Right.
For everybody else's sake, I will say trauma. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to say what happened, but exactly what happened. But what happened, like, why, and you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you go from Connecticut to Cali, and next thing you know, you're in the joint, and then everything that you worked for, fucking falls down. And I know that's got to be a terrible feeling.
Yeah, I mean, if you could envision, you know what I'm saying? You're in I'm not going to elaborate too much on it.
Yeah,
but being in a situation where you got a family that depends on you, kids that depend on you or whatever, and down the other side of the country, and you can't really, you know what I'm saying, get to them. But at the same time, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, deal with what you're dealing with.
right. But you're
and also I'm a New York dude, you know what I mean?
right.
So being in Cali is definitely the culture shock, you know what I'm saying? And things you got to learn and all of that, you know what I mean? But
I truly understand.
Yeah.
But you also say, you get out, but now you're in a halfway house, but you're still in Cali. You know what I mean? Were you still thinking about rap music at that time?
Yeah, because that's what you know what I'm saying. There's two things that's like my therapy, bro. That's just like my therapy to keep me sane.
He's a fucking MC. He's a
Yeah,
fucking MC.
no, I'm saying because it's like that's what keeps me. You know what I mean? When I'm stressed, I can throw some words down on paper. You know what I'm saying? Get that off me. There's two things that I kind of use as therapy, and that's like this hoop. You know what I'm saying? I play ball still, and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
kind of I'll use that for whatever frustration or whatever negative energy and put it into that. You know what I'm saying?
So going through all of that, and basically just kind of dead still. So it's almost like you had to like claw your way back. You know what I'm saying, to where you were before. I'm sure about how you felt about your craft within yourself, because you got real life shit to deal with.
Right.
What kept you motivated through all of that?
My kids, man, really, honestly. You know what I'm saying? My kids. You know, I like I would, I would tell myself like, you get frustrated, you know what I mean? In any situation like you can get frustrated, do dumb shit. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you, if in your mind, if you envision like, okay, if I move through life as if my children are watching me every moment, you're not gonna do no stupid ass shit, yo. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna nobody's gonna be able to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, come at you on some fucking aggressive shit and try to fucking overpower you or whatever, because you're gonna, you know what I mean, hold your shit down. And so like I kind of like developed that as a philosophy to deal with what I was dealing with.
Nice. Speaking of philosophy, what would you call your style? Because a lot of things that you say in your songs are kind of philosophical based. You're lucky you got that one on me. Normally I'll be on my shit. Yeah, but most of the time. By the way, Mario Diaz says salute, and trust me, he's a super fan as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Some of these people that may chime in, some of them I know, some of them I don't know, but salute to everybody that has even supported the whole AVARICE movement. But yeah, the philosophy, you know what I mean?
The philosophy. So like, what do you mean? Like you trying, like, how do I describe my style?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's like when you're going through all that shit, how do you make your like? How do you hold yourself? Like you just said,
how do you stay focused? Basically,
focus with the same philosophy that you have in your head. Like your brain is telling you one thing, but society is doing another thing to you.
Are you Muslim? I want get all
No.
questions.
No.
Okay.
He FOY. Yeah.
Nah.
It's called find independent obligations. What are you talking about? Find independent obligations.
Those aren't even the right initials.
Independent.
My man got some dyslexic acronyms and shit.
Yeah, I was just talking. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Nah. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Stay true to what you are and what you do. There's always gonna be influences. You know what I'm saying? Negative or positive or whatever. You know what I mean? Just gonna try to alter you.
Right.
You know?
So I'm gonna enlighten some people real quick, because I don't know right at the moment as I'm thinking, because it just came to me, because when Obama was running for president, you remember the joint we did?
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm gonna try to find it real quick because I know it's somewhere, because you actually made a video.
Was that in
Yeah, the dude at the studio was like, when we recorded it, he was like, "Yo, I want to make a video of this joint," and he made a video based on the lyrics.
What was that joint called? Do you
It's
remember?
called Character Assassination.
Assassination. Yes, sir. I don't know how to spell character. Okay. Help Help me out, man.
You're gonna.
I'm smart as fuck and everything else. I just can't spell for shit.
CH
Yeah.
A
AR.
R A C.
That don't even sound right. Maybe
Well, you know what? You figure that shit out. You asked me for help, and I tried to. See what I'm saying? This type of shit I deal with.
Now it's saying sriracha. It's saying so. CHARAC.
That goddamn laptop is
Come on, man.
something wrong.
Run it. CRHAC. Huh. Or
What?
that's all. Hold up. Come on, man. I need to connect these computers together so we.
I don't know.
You got a part. See, bro.
Oh my
See what I
Yeah.
deal with?
You
Instead
can't
of
spell character though. It's
CH. Come on.
CHAR.
AR. I got that.
A
A
C.
CH K. No. Character.
Ooh.
No, you a character. That's what that is.
I think that hat too tight.
This hat tighten the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Loosen that shit up.
This shit, I can't. It's a fitted. It's a fitted. Now, assassination. That's
It's got too
tough
many
one.
S's and my head hurts. So just put an A. It's fine.
No, we're not gonna do what you do. Ask him some questions as I do this. Come on, man.
I thought you was about to pull some shit up and it was about to be fabulous and we was about to move on. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's about to. Character assassination. Boom. Found that shit.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. So let's play this. Wait, before I play it. How did we even come about that shit? Because it was like right when Obama was being and by the way, we were endorsed, but they were like, yeah, but
By the Obama administration?
hell yeah, they sent me stickers, posters, shit you couldn't even, I don't even know where they are now.
Epic
Did they
fail.
send you anything? Because they sent me remember?
They didn't send me shit.
They sent
But
me like
okay.
no, bro.
No.
I
No
told
problem.
you.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't send you shit. I thought I did.
Nah, yo. Just that big red records type shit. But
Dude, these crazy posters and stickers and shit because of this fucking song. I'm gonna play it. I made the beat. How did we even come about doing this? I don't remember.
I don't either, honestly. I just know I did a lot of research on that
That was a long
motherfucker.
time ago though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it was like, I in my mind, I think it was like because my son had asked me something. He was like young as hell, because this is before Obama was president. He was running.
Yeah, this is during the campaign.
And I was like, man, I don't know if I said it to him or maybe the idea. Yeah, I think that the idea was like, if we do this and then throw it on the internet, somebody's going to answer to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they did. It went crazy. But
Let's go.
I'm going to play it.
I got a lot of hate for that too.
Wait. First of all, you got a lot of hate for the song?
I mean, like from McCain supporters. I got like a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, because I want to share it so everybody can see it because there was an actual video shot for it as well. Let me get hold on. Well, this shit crazy. Tag, character assassination, share. There we go. We come back over here, do that, and let's go.
Yo, this song has not been approved or endorsed by Barack Obama, but it is approved by the hood, and it is endorsed by all the Africans on the bottom of the Atlantic. Feel me? Yo. A redneck threatened Obama. But what if I took aim at McCain? A retribution for centuries of pain. See, I remember the way he tried to shut down the day. For MLK, your man requestless 720 stacks to his aides for homeowners. Got blood sucked like blood donors, infesting all the sufferers like melanomas. Joker said, only people with 5 mil or more he called rich. You think things is hard now? Imagine that bastard in office. Bill O'Reilly said he give him support on some false shit, and some ignorant ass people buy into what he talking. His preacher Ron Parsley denounced his line from the pulpit. The Hagee announced a slave sale to raise money for school kids. You foolish if you don't think who you with, define who you is. Racist opportunist, dollar switch on the topic. Since 2005 you wanted the troops out Iraq, but now if it takes a century ain't no one coming back. His partner Charles Keaton, the schemer, tried to look out for him. For why bankruptcy fraud he went down. John backed him off and gave the treasury 112 G's to look clean. Now if you ain't do anything, would you come up for that cheese? Facts and fiction, homie, what you believe. Won't admit to the houses he own, don't wanna look elite. Imagery based on compromise and deceit. Plus his wife is klepto, guess it runs in the family. Yo, this is character assassination. This is character assassination right here. This is character assassination right now. This is character assassination, yes. This is character assassination. This right here is character assassination right here. This is character assassination right now. This is character assassination. Yo, let's build on the media's conservatives, delivering the news with an obvious right-wing twist. Like Rush Limbaugh, fat bastard, black candidate basher was addicted to Oxycontin, replaced that with Viagra on the total flip in 95. He said all drug abusers should be convicted. Guess the statement applied to his fat ass work different. What about the jazz Bill O'Reilly on Fox News? A co-worker hit him with a sexual harassment suit, but yet they still sit down and listen. The news watered down by your predators' opinions. Guess I'd be scared if I was you too. Worry so much about weed that you can't do you. Still facing the fear of a black planet voodoo. Got a panic and planet it is all the issues. But the truth, no matter what, always gon' shine through. And in the end, redemption's manifest. Overdue, it's about time. Hey, this is character assassination. This is character assassination right here. This is character assassination right now. This is character assassination, yes. This is character assassination. This right here is character assassination right here. This is character assassination right now. This is character assassination, yo. You mad, Billo? Pull Andrea, tell her all about it, you fucking clown.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Man,
That's dope.
that brings back
That was
memories.
Wow.
That
I didn't
brings
really
back.
see any lies. I didn't see any lies told. I don't.
That brings back motherfucking memories. Like for real. Like, first of all, let me get this shit.
And when was that? When was that? When y'all made that? What year y'all made that?
Between 2006 and 2008, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my fucking mouse to hide that shit in the screen.
Wow, yo.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
wild.
heard that in a long
So
yo.
I remember making that beat because I remember having a conversation with you. I was like, let's do some shit for Obama, and throw it on the internet and blah blah blah. And I remember making the beat, and I was thinking, damn, he ain't gonna like this shit. Yeah, for real. I used a lot of James Brown shit because I used Funky Drummer and some other things, and James Brown going, God, huh? Because my thought process was like, you know, 60s, and then here we are now, and shit ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? And then chopping up the Funky Drummer and everything. But my man came in, I was like, oh, that's just ill. And then he came back with that, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
What?
Wow. I mean, it's funny how I don't even know how to like articulate what I'm thinking. Like a lot of times when you have songs like that, it's kind of cartoonish. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was like a fucking gut punch,
Oh, yeah.
but so articulate and just like it was classy though at the same time. Like
No. It was classy to people of melanin.
yeah.
But for white people, it was a punch in the goddamn gut.
I mean,
And that's why, like, seriously, like Obama's people, like they're what do you call it? Their team that when they're during the
campaign
election,
team.
the campaign team reached out. I don't even know what happened to all this shit. They sent me like a gang of shit, but I remember me telling you, bro,
Yeah.
like officially,
Mhm.
we can't fuck with you, but we fuck with you.
That's dope.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
they
fuck with
really
that
for
shit.
real. Like they sent me these crazy. I don't even know what the fuck happened because we were moving and a lot of shit was happening at the time. When I wish I had all that shit because it wasn't like it wasn't your regular campaign shit. These were like there was like personal shit. And I swear to God, man, I thought I sent it to you.
So you're hearing a lot of like like your peers give you accolades and things of that nature, and of course this is an interview starring you, but like
Mhm.
in your everyday life, like when we turn this off and you get back into the throes of your career, do you feel your footprint on hip hop?
No. No. But is I remember one time I got like a message from a dude in Africa. I can't remember what country, but he was like, "Yo, you're dope, yada 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 da 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 da. You should do a song with Nas." And I'm like reading it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how the fuck could I do a song with Nas? You know what I'm saying? Like in his mind, I mean, he didn't have the context of that. Like I'm not signed to a major giant label or something or whatever. He just happened to hear a song on Spotify or iTunes or whatever, and having no basis of or to put me on a musical I don't know, like a ladder of like who's or whatever. He just heard music, was like, okay, this dude is nice. He should do a song with Nas. So it's like that felt good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like that's kind of what this is like. You know what I mean? Because it was out of the blue. But like knowing that like music I'm on that we made affected people and other people view it as noteworthy. No,
All right, I'm
whatever
about
classic. That's a beautiful thing.
I'm about to do something right quick. And go ahead and talk. Because,
I feel like it'd be an interesting concept. Like you said, the guy from Africa said he liked to see you on the song with Nas, but I feel like it'd be cool if like you could be on a track with Rakim,
hold on.
Rakim, but instead of y'all like doing a verse, y'all like rapping but having a conversation.
That would be dope. That would
Cause you
be
got
dope.
that shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
you definitely could pull that off.
I got to in the stuff that I've done since, you know what I'm saying, I've gotten to record with Thurston Howell, who's one of my favorite MCs from back in the day. And one of my favorite MCs back in the day that probably influenced and definitely influenced me, Ross Cos, did a song with him. Yeah. And like I typically take pride in not ever being overshadowed on a track, but he got me on that. But he got me on that one. And I've done stuff with Vastair.
Okay.
Oh, Vastair is dope as hell. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm trying to
So before you were like really like steadfast MC, like the person that you are now, were you an avid reader?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I read as a kid. I read like it was like like back in the day, like the sign of being like the smart people in the hood is that you had like the Encyclopedia Britannica in your house.
Oh man,
You know what
I mean,
I'm saying?
you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that shit.
So my mom said got the Encyclopedia Britannica, and
hello. I'm looking for the caller on Bluetooth.
Did you read them shits?
I read she had me read like how I come with like the classic books.
Yeah.
So a lot of them I read, and a lot of them weren't very fucking entertaining. But the Iliad is good.
I
And so
Yeah,
I really
so
got
we
into
had to
that.
read some shit. And when I was a sophomore, I had honors British lit. We had to read them shits, and like I enjoyed them, and I was kind of surprised, like, because a lot of them classics that we had to read, Moby Dick and all that, it was just like, oh, I'd rather chew
Yeah.
nail than read this shit. But when you read that, did that expand your horizon and make you reach out for more adventurous books?
Yeah, I read a. I mean, I'm trying to think. I read like this is at a young age too. This is like I'm talking like 8 years old, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
Just because my mom she just really wanted me to read a lot. And I read I think the Lord of the Rings back then, Tolkien, read that. She always had a lot of James Baldwin, um, a lot of Maya Angelou, a little bit
A
of
lot of that,
Nikki
well,
Giovanni too.
but a lot of that speaks to the dexterity of your lyrics and everything, and how you write. You know what I'm saying? It has a sense of Maya Angelou, which is a sense of urgency and things of that nature. You know, like one of my favorite joints that you recorded with me it's called Strive, because that one tells a story of like no matter what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, keep your shit together, man. Hold your head up and fucking walk through it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna find your way. And then if you happen to die in the process, you've done everything that you were supposed to do. That's what I get out of Strive. You know what I'm saying? Kelly Scott is here. That is our biggest fan. I just sent the link. She could jump in. Let me tell you, this would be the first time she ever seen you face to face. Hit that link,
Wow.
girl. She has like I told you, bro, like when our album, I say our, but all I did was make the music, man. You made the magic.
That's being humble. You definitely had a
No,
huge
that's
part
real
of
shit, man. All I did was, I was drinking 40s and shit. Like, still at that point in time, I was drinking 40s, nigga. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, all right. He liked this style. I'm like, I don't fucking do it. You see the heart, Kelly Scott. Shout out to you. Oh, she's been the biggest fan since day fucking one.
Wow,
And
wow,
she
wow.
said the shit has helped her through bad times, good times, everything. Hit that link so you can talk to him. You've been worried about talking to him all these years. Hit that fucking link I just sent you and tap in, and now you can see him face to face.
Scroll down.
She already chimed in.
Oh,
No,
no.
she ain't there yet. Yeah, tap in. She said, "Damn straight." Yeah, the shit. You know, how does that feel to know that an album that you made helped a person through dark times, good times, and everything else, bro?
Bro, that's amazing. That's amazing. Because you don't think that, you know what I'm saying? You just think it like, you're making a song or whatever. You try to make it sound as good as you can. And you just like, you appreciate the song for the song. You know what I mean? Even if it has meaning to it or whatever, as an artist, you like once it's done, it's like, yeah, you have the feeling for it or whatever, but you're looking at it technically. You know what I'm saying? But then to know that it has an effect on someone, you know what I mean?
Well,
That's significant is wild.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She's in the comments right now. She said, "Listen," she said, "You're so great. I play your album to this day." Yo, since you don't, since you not really like wanting to hop in, she said her phone is crap. Tell AVARICE right now as you see him. Tell him what that album means to you, because I already know. And I'm tired of hearing about it. Not really. Tell him what you hear about it, because I can remember us together. Like once it was finished, mixed, mastered, I remember us saying, "Man, this is a hip hop classic." If people bothered to listen, it's. I mean, you know, without tooting my own horn, the music is good. The lyrics are fucking amazing, and everything meshes together. There's a couple of songs I wish we would have not put on there, and other ones I wish we would have. But all in all, it's an album that you can listen to straight from beginning to end. It's one of those. It really truly is one of those, and it's the beats. They live through the beats. Live through his lyrics. The beats don't even breathe without his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
Can you see the comments? But she's saying,
Grind.
Manish got me through so much. You have no idea. Grind is my favorite.
That's dope, you know. That's dope. I'm glad, you know, that what we put together helped any, you know what I'm saying? If it helped anybody in any small amount, you know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing.
She said, "Don't you change a thing." And
the bars are dope as fuck.
The bars are dope as fuck.
All beats.
Okay, I'm already knowing. That's you know, gratitude, man, love and respect.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But my man's over here, he don't want to fanboy out, but he fanboying out over here on the other side of the shit. He said he about to jump in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I you never know. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Kelly Scott. She has been a fan literally since day fucking one.
Yeah.
Loves the music, loves the shit, loves every fucking. Isaac Morales says, "Don't care, it's that joint." And that shit is hard as hell. Matter of fact, just in case motherfuckers don't know, I'll play a piece of it because goddamn YouTube mate hit us with the copyright infringement, even though it's our shit. By the way, YouTube, this is our shit. This is not copyright infringement. Jesus, we can play our own shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but they might do it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it'll circle back though.
I'm just kidding. Even though I just said even. I just typed in even. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. Why are you looking at me like that? Talk to him.
Because I'm trying to figure out why you don't already have this shit queued up.
Because I played some other shit, and that's why.
Is he? Yes, he is.
Nah, hell no. I ain't never been from Colorado. I live there.
He's from Colorado.
Keep saying that shit. That's the type of shit to get a motherfucker fucked up.
He's from Colorado.
Oh God, that's the type of shit.
You should sample that shit. So we talking about what was.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got you.
No, because we still in the you know.
Oh no. Kelly Scott said no way. I'm pretty sure she said no way by Colorado standards. No way I'm from Colorado. But anyways, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead, play it. After you play it, I'll Please don't care.
What we playing, yo?
This shit right here, nasty. And you know what's crazy? Let me pause it. Honest to God, when I sent you this beat, bro, I was like, this nigga's gonna hate me for this one. I thought you would hate the fuck out of this shit. And you was like, oh yeah. And he came back with this. Go ahead.
It's a dope beat. It forced me to, you know what I'm saying, do something different than the rest of the stuff. But it's a dope. As soon as I heard it, I was like, this shit is ill.
Okay. I didn't know because I was like, when I made it, I was like, I'm serious. I don't give a fuck. I like the shit. I was over there. Like, when I made it, I like the shit. Oh, Kelly Scott says, so nice to finally meet you. Thanks for the shout out. Keep making music. Keep on making music.
Appreciate you, Kelly. Definitely will. Definitely will.
She's been there from day uno.
Yeah, man. I think we glitched out for a little bit.
What was going through your mind when I sent that beat and you was like, "Oh, I don't know the right to this," or what was the thought process? Because that you take us through this journey of all kinds of shit, but it ends up being like, okay, bitch, on some real pimp shit. Like,
I mean,
down, do this, do that. Because you start off like, yeah, you cool, stop back talking. You learn what your mama said and everything, but then you shift gears so quick that a motherfucker don't even realize you shift gears. Is like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's something. Yeah, we gonna little mama, what you thought? You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it's just that track. It had like it had that bounce to it. You know what I mean? It had that bounce to it. It was. I felt like it was more. It's danceable, danceable music. You know what I'm saying? And it had that bounce.
But you started off like you're cool, but as the song goes on, you're like, yeah, little mama, go ahead, get on all fours, do your thing, swing off the chandeliers and do all that shit. Like, wait, hold up.
Nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Little bit of misogyny, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was just an ill track, man. That shit took me places.
First of all, don't be ashamed of what you said or what you know what I mean?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Man,
But I'm just saying the track took me where it took.
like, I can't believe I did that.
Not at all, bro.
That song is hard as hell.
It is. It is. It's one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, man.
We own this music.
Yeah, I think we glitched out. Yeah.
We own this music. We own this music. Hey, man. So when you hear that right now, that's so many years ago. What is your thought process right now?
What is my thought process?
That's one of my favorite joints.
That's one of my favorites too. It's it stands out from the rest of the other songs. It's very different than the rest of the album. But but it's high energy. You know what I'm saying? I like the vibe of it. Yo, I like critique all my shit. So like I'm hypercritical of my lyrics at all times. At all times. So I'm always like nitpicking my shit. But no, that's one of my favorite songs. I think Strive is probably my number one.
Strive. Let's go.
And then
Let me tell you something about Strive. Strive has gotten me through shit. Strive has, made me angry. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about that. Strive is one of them joints. Like, if you don't have your shit together, my guy, you cannot listen to this joint. And I was telling him, yeah, for real, because you would fuck around and go outside and hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my man while making that beat in particular, you know what I'm saying? Because I had just started fucking with you, but I was at this record store here in Chicago called Revolver Records.
Okay.
Shout out to Revolver Records, wish they were still going. But I was making it, and the guy that owned the store, who was like my best friend at the time, like the first piece I picked, because it was a record store, so I had access to all records, and I had my MPC there, and I found this one sound that went, and that was it. But it was actually fast. It was like from, I don't even remember what record I got it from. And then I fucking took away the snare, because it was like a 80s 90s snare or some shit. And then I was like, boom, I slowed it down, and I was like, ooh, and I was like on some grimy shit. And at the same time, the guy who owned the record store made beats too, but he was on some different shit. And he's like, what are you doing, man? This shit's never gonna work, blah blah blah, and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I'm taking pieces from different records and I'm putting them together. And then I did a bass line, and then threw some a picchiato fucking strings underneath it. And when I got done, he was like, how the fuck did you do that? I was like, yeah, that's what the fuck I do. And then I sent it to you, and fuck, you gave me back something that I go back to a lot, or I think about a lot. Like it is an amazing fucking song.
I mean, that was a challenge though for me to write though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I can't tell.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think, and we spoke about it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, catch the. I'm, as an East Coast cat from that era, like, you're like programmed to rhyme fast. You know what I mean? To rock over faster tracks, and that being that slow, it forces you to, you know what I mean? Like your bars are like everything that you said, just naked. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
what I feel like you did, you encompassed everything that I felt that track was, which was grimy as fuck. And just like, to me, that track, like when I made it, I just knew it was gonna be something. I swear. Like I'm over there in the record store, like trying to rap to it, and I'm just like, God damn it. You know what I mean? This shit is fucking hard. And when I sent it to you, you gave me a fucking gem. You gave us a gem, bro. You gave us a fucking gem. And for those of you out there right now listening, for those that are gonna listen again or listen back at it, I want you to listen to what the fuck he says, because it's so goddamn true to this fucking day. Okay? So we're gonna let this shit ride through. By the way, YouTube, we own this music. These two people that you are looking at, you're looking at me, you're looking at AVARICE. We own this music, so don't block us. We're gonna ride this one out. You know, turn your mouth up. Fucking kidding me. Wait. Hey, listen. This is where you really gotta listen to what he says. At this point right here, this is where you really gotta listen. This shit right here, he says, is the craziest, and it is probably the thought process of every man on the planet. And I'm easy in saying that. That's real shit. Did you hear what he said? The first nigga to find heaven, send me back directions so I can fight my battles in the trenches so I can fight my battles without fear in the trenches. The fuck? Come on, man. Shit. That nigga is cold, boy. I'm just a dude making beats.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming through to the video, yo. You heard?
You saying you can't hear it?
Nah, I can't hear it.
Oh shit. Well, then let's start all over again because
I'm not upset about that.
I'm not mad about it either. We'll start that motherfucker all over again because look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. When you sent me back this shit, I lost my motherfucking mind. And to this day, I've lost my I still lose my fucking mind. I get goosebumps on this shit. You know what I'm saying? The song is so real. And this shit was done, what was it, 2007, 2006? And it is so fucking clear to this day, at least to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, and everything you say, like you say it in such a way that is, I don't know how to put it, but it's like if you're really listening to what you're saying, you're talking about everybody's struggle, a person of melanin. You know, you're talking about the everyday fucking struggle, the shit that you got to deal with. When you say like, oh, the superhero that tries to do this shit, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about like, even like the things that somebody may think they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you see some shit happen. Should I hop out the car? Because then you won't have to need directions to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what these motherfuckers is doing. like hey,
Thanks.
because you might not even be ready to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? You might not have your shit in order. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of it all, like all you're saying is nigga strive. Like it doesn't matter. Every day I get it. Like you're like the whole shit is like I get it. But you gotta strive no matter what. Fight, yeah, do whatever. You know, do your whole shit, but
exactly.
Strive. You know what I'm saying? Here it now, bro, right?
Hell yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
My favorite joint.
Yeah. Hard times are fast living. Money gone soon as it's given. Addicts that can't afford their habits wind up missing. But trying to change trends is like pissing in the wind. Cause once temptation hit, they at it again. Patterns of sin make mayhem turn madmen. to mannequins, victims of mismanagement, weak leader shenanigans, stress hemorrhaging, my brain to my morals is gone. So stacking's only right and ain't no wrong. So many traps to prolong your misery, diminish your victories.
Hold up. He said, well, he's saying like really in society, like if shit is fucked up, well, I gotta stack money and ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like shit, if I'm pushed against the edge and I gotta do what I gotta do to make this shit happen, it ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? And think about that in society, everything, neighborhoods and things that are misguided and
You gotta survive despite.
you gotta, yeah.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yeah. So in the mind, it's like, I'm not doing wrong. That's what he said. Ain't no wrong. Well, mentally.
Brain to my morals is gone. So stacking's only right and ain't no wrong. So many traps to prolong your misery, diminish your victories. Bright lights and scene in alleys where niggas bleed. Violence is self-inflicted. When the poison's injected, I'm by Grand Central at a hole in the wall, sipping domestic, caressing my stresses. My plans, benches corrective, it remains to be seen if they effective. What's next is the question, making moves with everything to lose in the dirt. A CT on my shoes, you can see it on the news. More dramatic than Oliver Stone cinematography. Veterans of the funk walking around with colostomy bags, constantly brag, but probably mad that shit ain't working no more due to the multiple stabs. We love and we laugh, live and we die, hate and we cry. Soldiers of the struggle, hold your head high, stand strong, niggas strive. Just think, skinheads hate us, but they sell to you. Like the Philistines and Israelites, an ancient tribal feud. Rival moves counted like chess. The best thinkers become the victor. Niggas link and smash their enemies like enraged guerrillas. Survivalists with arsenals and they sellers. Fragmentation grenades, body armor, Mac 11s with bad intentions. Blast the superhero that's trying to act aggressive. Blow up the spot like motherfucking 9/11. The first nigga to find heaven. Send me back directions so I can fight my battles without fear in the trenches. Empty-handed, appearing defenseless. But the most dangerous man's the one with the most to lose. That nigga beat you senseless. Anarchy's apprentices with double life sentences. Reading Methodist sermon outlines, just trying to get they so clean and find a back door to paradise and do they parole in the afterlife.
Bro, let's stop right there. God damn it. Do you hear me say? Do you hear me say?
As I was saying, new FanDuel customers get up to $3,000 back if they don't win their first bet. Go ahead.
Gronk, K. Adams fan.
With double life sentences, reading Methodist sermon outlines, just trying to get they so clean and find a back door to paradise and do they parole in.
He said, oh, it disappeared. Well, it disappeared. Well, in other words, like you're cleaning your soul to get the back door to the afterlife and do your parole in the afterlife. Get to heaven and do your parole in the afterlife. That's
On the back door to paradise and do they parole in the afterlife. Sermon outlines, just trying to get it so clean and find a back door to paradise and do they parole in the afterlife.
I mean, you talk about that. Talk about that song and talk about how did that song like happen? Like, because that song has really hit a lot of people. I can tell you, it's hit a lot of people. Like, even one of the biggest fans since day one was like Strive is that shit. What was that thought process, man, of doing that, and what was you thinking when you was writing it? Because it's very prolific.
When you sent me the track, the first thing that stood out to me was that like it's slow, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. the tempo is really slow, so it's like, and that forces you to as a writer, that forces you to think, and you have a lot of space when you're delivering your rhymes or whatever to put emphasis on your words. So I'm like, I'm already knowing like I gotta write some poignant shit.
Did you feel the griminess of it? Like,
Yeah, no, I definitely felt, I felt, you know what I mean, the vibe of it, the theme of it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's a driving track. It's slow, but it's like, you know what I mean? That turn and you know what I'm saying? It's it's a moving track. Um yeah, and so like, and dealing with the stuff that I was dealing with at the time, you know what I'm saying? Um you know, taking care of a family. Um Things can be difficult. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to pay bills, make sure everybody's fed and whatnot. You know what I mean?
You weren't talking about family. That joint, you were not talking about family.
Huh?
In that joint, you were not talking about family.
No, but I was talking about the struggles that we all, you know what I mean, that I dealt with, that I deal with, that we all deal with.
That we all do. Yeah. As a person,
You know what I'm saying?
And you put it in such an eloquently way, like the way I hear that song a lot is like, you know, you give an homage to a lot of generations. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, if you know, maybe I'm just stupid in my thinking, but like you give homage to like older cats, you know what I'm saying, younger cats, but at the same time you tell them like, yeah, listen, this is the shit. This is the problem. This is like what we going through, and you know, and at the end of it, like even though you're, you know, having this issue over here, you're at the bar, you're holding your drink, and you're saying you're caressing your stresses, and that's what a lot of us do when we drink, and caress our stresses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or doing drugs or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you really maintain.
But where does that thought process come from?
Just experiences. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all, the experience of trying to get through whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? The different things you experience, the different things you see. You know, like the colostomy bag line.
Yeah, with multiple stabs.
That was some real shit. Like I went to the fucking, I'm in the bathroom at a fucking urinal, and dude comes in, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, you might want to leave. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, well, I gotta empty my colostomy bag. It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna, I'm like, I you know, I didn't even fucking fathom, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he went and did his thing, and I ended up leaving because it fucking was disgusting. The smell of it was disgusting. But that was shit that happened to him because, you know what I'm saying, he got juked up, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, he's got to live with that, you know what I'm saying? The rest of his life, he's got to live with that. You know what I mean? So
crazy how you threw that in there, like the guy's he's mad because of multiple stabs. And then how you, but then how you go into some other shit about, you know, the guy being a superhero, right? What was the thought on that as well? Like, because we all get it, like, as much as you see trauma and shit and things happen,
mm-hmm.
you have that moment when you see it. Should I hop out my car and, you know what I mean? Because I can fuck around with my life.
Nah, I'll be wanting to do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But you could get fucking got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can get fucking got. You can get got by anybody.
On the East Coast, it's like, that's why people walk over dead bodies and be like, yeah, I don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody wants to get involved. But, hold on. If you could turn down the big knob a little bit. It's the song itself, like, speaks on so many different levels. Did you know what he was doing when you wrote that shit? Like, it really fucking, like, my co-host, she may have heard it. piece here and there. Never really heard it all the way through. Probably never really ingested the lyrics of it and everything. So I don't even think she understands how prolific it is.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah. But until you the word, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You can hear it. I mean, he painted quite a vivid fucking picture all the way through.
Is the engineer? Is he still around? Is he still? I'm good. Okay, what you think about that, engineer? You heard it?
I think it's ill because it's like when you write something or whatever, and you have a certain idea of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to, how you want the song to come out and what you want people to get from it. It is never what you really think. And people always get what they're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
But music is one of those things, man, that like, you know, a song could be like about roller skating, but the music and however they're singing it takes you to a place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So music is
100%.
interpreted. It's interpreted. It's like however I feel about it, she ain't gonna feel about it. You know what I mean? So it's interpretive. So like that song to me is like anybody hears it, they fucking there's no interpretation. Nigga, you know what the fuck it is. No, I'm being dead ass.
I mean, it could be taken in a lot of different ways. Because if you're in a aggressive, like muggy, dirty place, whatever's going on in your life, and you hear that, that's motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
money.
it's motivation.
Right. Or if like you're like down on your luck and you know what I'm saying, you feel like the world shitting on you. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at it from a perspective of a person that's oppressing you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that might motivate you to,
get your shit up, step your game up.
Exactly what I'm saying.
That song does so many things on so many fucking levels, and I didn't see that coming. I don't know if he saw it coming. You know what I mean? I mean, it's your interview. Like, what did you like when the song was done? What were your thoughts on it? Because as soon as I heard it, I was like,
Nah, I loved it. I mean, I loved it. And while like a lot of times, bro, like when I'm writing or when I'm making music, that's the part of it that I enjoy more. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even writing it, but like going in the booth and actually spitting it to create the process of the creation of it. That's my shit. You know what I mean? But now I think the question that you were asking me before is like what I was trying, what was the message of the song, and it's kind of like for me it was like to not give up. You know what I mean? No matter what.
Yeah, it came across exactly like that. It came across like, man, sometimes you don't know that I went through shit, and I play that motherfucker, and I'm just like, it's the beat, it's you, and I say, fuck it, I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other motherfuckers out here that got it worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a pivotal fucking song, but man.
Well, we talked a lot about what was. What is? What do you have going on right now? What are you working on now?
Yeah, let's talk about it. I just released an album called Grains. It's on Spotify and on iTunes and all that.
Wait, stop. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Streaming.
Wait, no, bro. We give you a whole gang of time to tell everybody or whatever.
Well, that's what we're doing right now.
Oh, we ending this?
Yeah. So
okay.
So you were saying on Spotify.
It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that, Apple Music, Amazon, all that. It's called Grains. And I hadn't released music in like a long time. It's gotten a good response. It originally started out as me messing around, but it evolved into an album. And yeah, people should check it. You should listen to it. This shit is dope. I'm working on a follow-up to that, and there will be I'm gonna say it now, so I'm gonna force. I'm gonna say it right now.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, son.
I'm gonna say it right now, so I'm gonna force you to hit some buttons, twist some knobs and shit. But we are gonna do the Evidence of Things Unseen Part 2, Volume 2, Chapter 2.
You heard it. It's official.
Yeah. So that's what it
Evidence
is.
of Things Unseen, Volume 2. We gonna come at him. We gonna come at him. We gonna kill him.
Word.
If you could say something to yourself when you first started out to kind of ease your path, if you will, what would that be?
What would it be? There's a lot of things, man. But wow. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? I rushed a lot of stuff, a lot of opportunities because I was hungry, because I thought, and be humble because I thought I was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you are. You're an amazing lyricist.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But I've grown a lot.
Okay. No, bro. It's okay to be know your skill levels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, you know what I mean? As an artist, if you're trying to do, you know what I mean? If you're trying to make it, make money out of this shit, and if you're trying to be, you know, make a living out of it, there's certain approach that you have to have. You know what I mean? And I didn't have that initially. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, it's like, you know what I mean? It's not just about being talented. You know what I mean? I had to learn that. Unfortunately, I wish it was, but it's not.
That cannot sustain a career in entertainment anyway.
Man, listen, this has been, first of all, my hands are still sweating. my man, listen, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking together. Never, for all of y'all out there, just so you know, this has always been an internet thing with me and this guy. Even when I went and moved back, and I went back to the East Coast and shit. Still, every time it was like this is happening. We can't meet. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm in Connecticut. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm right here. And like, I can't right now, man. I'm over here with my kids and this and that. It's like we've never met, but our relationship is still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I invited him to Chicago, and we're gonna hold him down. He said official. So I ain't gotta worry about it no more.
Nah, it's in stone, bro. It's in stone. You just gotta get you gotta get your shit together. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about me, my guy. Don't worry about me.
All right.
I've been waiting on this for years. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm gonna send you things out. Man, listen. It's a whole vibe, it's a whole everything. And I love the fuck out of you, my brother, man. And you know, if it weren't for you, people in Chicago would not know who I am. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things because I was fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And sharing. And people were like, oh, fuck. Oh, he's really doing something. Oh, he's really serious. Oh, you know what I mean? And then because of my relationship with you, that a lot of things started happening for me. So I'm forever grateful to you. You know what I'm saying? And MySpace, but fuck them, they dead.
Fucking Tom, man. Big up Tom.
Fucking Tom, you fucked it up, fam. But you know what I'm saying? But if you putting it in stone, my guy, then Evidence of Things Unseen Volume 2 will be coming soon. It's gonna be ugly. Because y'all don't even understand. I'm just gonna give my man props to that. Give me a moment. Do you mind if I have a moment? Before I'm asleep. Okay. For all of you that don't understand part of this conversation, some of you do. And if you don't understand it, do some history work. Go back, look at AVARICE. You know, look him up. Find the music. It's there. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple. It's everywhere. Even the music that you heard tonight. It's all there. We just didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, monetize a lot of the shit because the shit was a long time ago. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this shit happen for real. And I would like everybody that listens to this shit right now or listen to it later. Find AVARICE music on Spotify. How do they find you? Why do you have one eye closed and one eye open? Oh, there you go.
Nah, you could just
You have one eye closed,
you could you search Spotify, so throw in AVARICE. Trying to think what's the easiest way. If you put the evidence of things, AVARICE, the evidence of things are seen, it'll come up.
Everything comes up when you
Yeah, if you put, but the thing is, I didn't, you know, with there's a group called AVARICE, a rock group from fucking 80s, and I've been battling with all these streaming sites to try to make sure that my shit is separated, and it's an ongoing battle. But my most, I think the most popular song on my shit right now is called Trepidation.
Is that the shit you sent me the other day?
The joint I sent you, yeah, that's like the most popular shit up there now.
Oh my God, I played on the way out.
All right.
On the way out. That shit. Oh my God. But anyways,
yeah.
I'll say this. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much for being. Of
course, man.
You know, AVARICE and being the cold ass motherfucker that you are. I started the show off by saying those that are in the no. You know what I'm saying? And that's because there is a lot of people in this city right now know who you are. You know what I mean? Because once we started working together, we had one nigga that was stealing beats. You know what I'm saying? And then taking them places and it's like, yeah, this is my man's and his man's. You know what I'm saying? He's playing
right.
TV, doing shit before the album even dropped. And that's what you were the catalyst to me being a certain type of individual in Chicago as far as the shit is concerned. There was other people too, but this album that we did, Evidence of Things Unseen. By the way, if you really fuck with him, if you really fuck with me, go check it out. It's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's everywhere. It's been there for almost 20 years. Check it out. Buy that shit. Do that shit.
And the new project is called Grains, you said, right?
Yep. It's called Grains.
And I'm looking for it right now. You sent that shit to me on hold up. You talking to people so we don't have dead air?
I don't know who's gonna say something. So are you gonna play that from your phone?
Yeah, I can play it because it's Bluetooth connected.
Okay. So the interview is about you. So tell the people what you want to know about things that you have upcoming. You have the new project out. You have any shows connected to that?
Yeah, Grains is out. It's the album I just dropped. I did everything on it. Production, recorded, rhymed, everything. And I'm doing a follow-up to that. As far as shows, no, I don't have any shows going on now. Really, like I wasn't doing anything as far as music for a bit, and just got the feel again. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and it's gotten a surprisingly good response as far as Spotify.
How long did you work on this project? Because you said you did everything.
Little less than a year. Because it didn't start out. My goal initially wasn't to make an album. You know what I mean? I just did a couple of songs messing around. It kind of like evolved into that. Yeah. Typically, I work pretty fast, so I definitely took my time with it.
And they found you amusing for a while.
Can you hear that?
But the one thing they love more than a hero.
Oh no, that's that other joint.
Which one is it? That's the one you sent. I don't think I have another one.
I mean, you could play that. Go ahead, play that. I haven't released that yet, but you could play it if you want. It's representative of my new shit.
So I think this is the one you sent me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Wipe out.
Yeah, this shit crazy. This shit crazy, son.
Scary hours. Yeah. From the depths of the east, so out, so blocks, is the EV in front and center, ready to rock and tell the hell you forgot.
Turn that knob up, bro. Mute the mic.
Tweaking anecdotes and trying to grow with your prompt to kamikaze approach. Word to the Maki, welcome to the extra black tea party. We playing with peace, not Nazis. Started cooking, Emperor Legacy. Margins, I'm that carbon that they can't copy. So along with that, go sergeant to Zafi. Us, when the dust settle, will be horizontally. A dark comedy, how we move in this economy. Must stop a throwback like gonorrhea or rely from seas. The beleaguered masses moving everyone underneath fulfill disasters, collapse and tie corporate entities. Enemies can come from
Avarice, can you hear it?
A little bit.
Can you hear the music?
It's low.
But ill since well before the days of Hotmail, nigga.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a
Turn it
hero
up.
fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them.
That's the Wi-Fi.
eventually
That's
they will hate
the
you. Why bother?
track 5, I think. Track 5 or 6, something like that. Keep pushing after the 5 until it turns up.
Scary hours. Yo. From the depths of the east to SoCal, so blocks is the AV front and center, ready to rock the tenor. Hell, you forgot. Cause y'all ignored the raw off top, preferring vermin and imitators who jot the or pathetic in your grill now. Peep out the legacy build. A slum samurai forever he ill. Frost skin the lines to get the numbers. Chime for a minute till the heat drop. Truth revealed the knowledge, the speed not. The fourth fraction for the false actor. Culture jacker, thought he hotter than plasma. And thus untouchable, but on the street you ain't good at ghosts. Make the wheel spin quick like worthy in the low post. 9 out of 10 I'm lounging, tweaking anecdotes. I'm just trying to grow, but your prompt the kamikaze approach. Welcome to the extra black tea party when we play MOP and stomp Nazis. Just started cooking, Emperor Legacy. Beyond your margins, I'm that carbon that they can't copy. So along with them, I call sergeant to Zafi. Us, when the dust settle, you get horizontally. A dark comedy, how we move in this economy. My style of throwback like gonorrhea or rely from seas. The beleaguered masses moving in from underneath, fulfill disasters, collapsing time, corporate entities. Enemies can cuss for antifreeze cocktails. They want to square till they recognize I'm not frail. As they prepared to dice it up like they was oxtails. But ill since well before the days of Hotmail, nigga.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Turn that big knob down. All the way down. Yo. I didn't find you, but I found you, my nigga. You are an amazing MC, man. Like for real, for real. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks if they listening to this shit. If they really understand what hip hop is and how a motherfucker spits rhymes and how they write and how they do something, if they don't understand what the fuck they just heard, they're misconstrued. They're misunderstood. They are out of the pocket. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? You're an amazing motherfucker, man. I don't need to keep saying
Thank
it,
you,
but I
thank you.
have to keep saying it.
Appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We put together an amazing product. I can't wait to do something more because I understand the growth with you, and I also understand my growth. I don't know anybody, engineer, anybody, somebody, because I don't need to be the only person talking here. Because if I'm the only person talking, then I must be fucking crazy. This man is amazing.
No comment. I mean,
you pretty much summed everything up, brother.
I mean, yeah. Well, shit. I mean, it's the lyrics speak for themselves.
Right.
Go listen to his music. Go follow him on Spotify, or I forget what you call it when. I don't know if they love whatever you, however you follow people on Spotify. Do that. Check out the new project Brains.
Hey, real talk though, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. This is a long time coming. Long time coming for those that don't know, but for those that are in the know, they already understand. We have both pivoted and done things, and but here we are again. And so this is God sent. This is universe talking. We got to do fucking volume 2, evidence of things unseen, because, like he said, the synergy is there, and I stay fucking with it. And for those of you that don't understand how this all should happen, everything is over the internet and everything, but the connection is there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we love you over here, and this is what we're going to do. You already know what we're going to do, right?
Do it.
Well, he's going to be a...
Go ahead.
No, I want to hear you say it because clearly you don't even know what the fuck. He's going to be a...
On the other show.
Thank you. Thank you, because she didn't know. Nah. We got homies of the show that you know, you come in anytime you want, tap in anytime you want. It doesn't matter what fucking we're doing. You tap in, you got the link. It don't matter. You're a homie of the show. You're like number one.
Word. All right.
We don't have a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. Like at this point,
12,
it's probably like 14.
No, I think we're around 12. Could be 14 though. I ain't gonna lie. But we don't have a lot. We don't give that honor to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, if you see us doing a show, no matter how big we get, how small we are, you can tap in anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? As a homie of the show. Plus, we're gonna get like bobbleheads for everybody. That's a homie of the show.
No word. I get a bobblehead.
You're gonna get a bobblehead, and the bobblehead is gonna be in the background. All the homies of the show. You're gonna have one. We're gonna have one. You know what I'm saying? So man, listen. This shit has been fucking amazing on my end. I don't know what everybody else is thinking.
It's been dope, man.
Yeah.
It has been for me. That's definitely, it's been a blessing for me, yo. To know that there's people that, you know what I'm saying, still appreciate the shit that we created back then. That's a beautiful thing, yo. Real shit.
Well, I want to tell you something, man.
What up?
You're one of the dopest motherfuckers I've ever fucked with in my life. Real shit. And we're going to end it and tell them once again how to find you where to link up.
Yeah.
If they have anything with you, how can they fucking find you?
Hey, if you could catch me on Twitter, my Twitter and my Instagram is at 9avarice. Yeah, just search Avarice on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, fucking Rhapsody, whatever streaming service,
You
music service
everywhere.
that you use. It's on there in one way or another. It's on YouTube. You know what I mean? The Evidence of Things Unseen. If you search it, you're probably gonna get the James Baldwin book that is named after. But then after that, you're gonna find the album. You know what I'm saying? So just
No, but
search.
it's on Amazon. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on all of that shit. It's on all of
It's
that.
on every streaming service. It's if you want to buy it, support. You know what I'm saying? It's on iTunes. It's on Amazon. It's on all that shit. Support. You know what I'm saying? But look, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. You're a hell of a guy. You got bars on bars on bars.
Bars unlimited.
Yeah. Say that again, engineer.
Bars unlimited.
Appreciate it, yo.
Anything you want to say before we end this out?
It was a pleasure. You gained a new fan in me. I followed you on Spotify earlier. On the way to the crib, I'm gonna check out the new project.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
What you need to be doing is worried about the new project. Volume 2. Listen, I'm gonna end this shit real quick. I've heard a lot of MCs. I've seen a lot of shit in my life. And I've fucked with this man almost 20 fucking years right now. And I can tell you right now, there's not too many people that can fuck with him. And I'll be so bold to say, if you want to fuck with him, if you think you want to fuck with him, hey, listen, we'll make a battle joint. We'll do some things. But I promise you, my man will hand you your hat. You know what I'm saying? I put my money on him. Avarice is the shit. Avarice is that guy. Go look. If you don't believe me, and if you're a person that listens to true hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Listen to his bars. Listen to what he's saying. Go beyond the music. Listen to what he's saying, and you will find out why on MySpace I stopped doing everything and focused my energy. You know what I'm saying? Love to you, man. Like 100%. Rap fucks with you all day. Clip Squad, you already know. Clip Squad fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's been amazing. It's been beautiful, man. A lot of insight, a lot of shit. Man, unfortunately, we got to go. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say? Man, talk to people. Tell them once again, just in case they didn't hear you, tell them once again how to find you.
Avarice. You can find me Twitter, Instagram at 9avarice. Just search Avarice on your music streaming sites, the social media sites. You know what I'm saying? Ask your mom, whatever. Just you know.
Hey. That nigga mean that shit. Cause you can ask my mom about Avarice. You know, she know about that nigga. Rest in peace, she know about Avarice. Yeah, ask your mama. She gotta find that nigga. Real shit, man. Love. We got a couple of seconds. Anything you gotta say, just get it out the way.
Nah, man. Much thanks to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. It's been a pleasure.
Man, gratitude more to you.